Okay, I agreed to do one of these again. Hopefully I can do this quietly. My family will wake up. Anywho, Allison, Chassie, and BF, and I've actually got the rabbit sitting with me nicely today. See how long he'll stay here. And I'm getting texts. Great. But yeah, here's jerk face. Alright, I know. He doesn't like to be held, but he's very good. I got some great questions that are, most of them are pretty good. I know. Typical. Dogs are over there, I'm gonna keep them there, hopefully. Alright, I know, sit still, bud. Good boy. His real name is Xavier. I call him Jerkface because he peed on my dog. 4 times now, I think. And now he's climbing onto the table. There he goes. Yeah, that's like a fly, buddy. If you want to get down, get down. On the table. Anywho. Let's just do these questions. I gotta get out of here. My first ones are from Justine. Are there any? Sorry, I also have a cold, so I might be sniffly, but are there any songs that have special meaning to you? For me, I'll go back to high school. All right, you go. Yeah, he's sick of me already. He sat pretty good for a while. Just Dance by Lady Gaga, Sweet Caroline, and Honky Tonk Patonka are actually like big for me from high school. Mostly stuff with my friends. Yeah, we used to drive around singing those a lot. And they go back to a bunch of high school things that we had. Do I have a bucket list of things I'd like to do or places I'd like to see? And what are some of the things on my list? By the way, I have the questions up on the side here, so that's why I'm looking over there. For me, the biggest thing I'd like to do is to visit Austria. My grandfather was from there and I never knew him. And I always wanted to go and see the places he was from and stuff. And to see the Spanish riding school in Vienna because I'm a big nerd who loves horses, if you didn't know. And I'm getting more stuff. So yeah. The first set of questions I got from Miranda, which were not as crazy as the ones you might have seen on Twitter today, and although some of them are kind of jokes. My favorite song, as of right now, is totally Royals by Lorde. I have a deep obsession with it. It's pretty bad. I like to drive. Actually, I know distances in terms of how many Royals it takes to get somewhere. It's fun. My favorite Brit, obviously Miranda, because I don't know any others. Do I like horses? A bit. They're pretty cool. Oh good, I'm actually in my living room, not my room, so you can't actually see the amount of horses I have. I collected Breyer horses since I was 6 or 7 till I was 16 or so. I've got about 200 of them, I think, which are about this big plastic horses all around my room. Yeah, giant nerd. Do I watch Once Upon a Time? Occasionally. It's pretty cool. What did I think of the Red Wedding? This couch back here, I climbed all over, freaking out. My mom sat across the room from me and just turns to me and goes, well, that wasn't necessary, while I was screaming expletives and losing my shit. So yeah, that happens a lot. Who is my famous cousin and my royal cousin? For those of you who don't know, Miranda is actually related to Jane Austen, and I have no idea where that rabbit went. Well, that should be fun. She is related to Jane. Oh, there he is. He's running up and down the hallway. She is related to Jane Austen, and I'm pretty certain she's also related to the Queen. I think it's just a given. Why am I called Swag Luther King? Because I'm awesome. That's literally the answer I have written down here. I think it's a pretty good reason. But yeah, so you'll see on Twitter a lot, she'll call me Swag, and so will Aoife. We do that a lot. But that makes sense, because they're also Randy and Possum, so I guess it works. The next ones were from Brooke. What is my favorite movie? I actually have 2, Roman Holiday and The King and I, which I also like to say are also the 2 movies I can think of that do not have happy endings. but I still love them. I don't know why. And for the King and I, it has to be the 1956 version with Deborah Carr and Yul Brynner. Every other one sucks. Oh, Lexi's gonna go chase the bunny. Or not. No, she's gonna go see if he pooped anywhere. I don't know where she came from. My favorite Game of Thrones characters have been, since the pilot, Ned, Dany, and Tyrion. Just because. And I won't say anything else just in case anybody else watches. If I could hang out with 3 celebrities for one whole day, who would I pick? Julie Andrews, Kristen Chenoweth, and Gregory Peck. And I've met the first 2. So that was pretty cool. I've actually met Kristen Chenoweth twice. Hi, Lexi. Oh, and here's Lexi. I know. No, don't make me. She should go back and lay down. Go lay down. No, go lay down. It's because I'm sitting on the floor. My favorite candy is Butterfingers. I haven't had them forever, though. I don't know why. I don't really eat a lot of candy. I just like things with peanut butter. Hi. Lexi. Oh, crap. The other one's waking up. Maybe they'll stay okay. This is the first time all night they're actually getting up, and it would be now. But yeah. Hi, Emma. That's Emma. She's a pain in my butt. But she's a good dog. I know, Emma. Stop. Get down. Who is my favorite blogger from the Philadelphia area that I met at Barnes & Noble? Well, unfortunately, there's 2. But since Brooke sent me the questions, I guess I'll say Brooke. Because I'm a nice person sometimes. My favorite thing to draw? Horses. Always has been. You know, since kindergarten, I used to always draw in my notebooks. And 18 years later, I still do it. I know. That's literally how I spend every class, is drawing horses in my notebooks. I'm still learning how to draw people, and I do draw a lot of dogs, and occasionally other animals, but mostly horses. Dogs are really fun, too. My next questions, I got 2 anonymous ones, which was pretty cool, which I don't normally get. I don't know why, but I like getting anonymous people messages when they're nice and not mean. Sometimes they're mean, whatever. One of them says, what is my OTP? I guess from once upon a time, it's snowing, because why not? In general, it has to be Ross and Rachel from Friends, because that's my favorite show ever. Because it's the best show. My favorite Disney movie is Beauty and the Beast. I love it. Still do. Always did. My least favorite episode of Once Upon a Time? Probably any of the Rumpelstiltskin storylines from, like, the first season. I don't know. I didn't find them as interesting. I don't know. My celebrity role model growing up? I can't think of any specific one, personally. I don't know. As far as who is it now? Again, yeah, this dog's gonna be a problem. Hi, Emma. And this one. No, Emma. Emma, no. Get back. Lexi, go sit. Go sit. No, Emma. Yeah, this is normal. Go sit. Well, at least they're quieter than last time. Probably, I said Jennifer Lawrence. Because she seems very down to earth. Which is kind of nice. And she seems like somebody I would hang out with. So that's always cool. A TV show character I would compare myself to in terms of character growth. I don't know. I'm really bad at those things. I don't think I'm really like any TV character I can think of. I don't know. If somebody knows anyone that I seem like, that'd be great if you could tell me. 'Cause I sure as hell don't know. I don't know. So those were my anonymous messages. Heather had a really interesting one, which was not related to ostriches for some reason. I was quite surprised. These dogs and this rabbit are running around. But her question was, how many sugar gliders is too many sugar gliders? And my response is, can you have too many? The answer is yes. Any sugar gliders. They seem like, personally, compared to the animals that I have, they seem kind of useless. They're really cute, but kind of useless. It's like having a squirrel for a pet. I don't know. So, Honestly, I'm gonna say any is too many, but that's me. I don't know. Some people love them. I personally, not a huge fan, but they're not bad. They just seem like a lot of work for nothing. Hi, Lexi. The next questions are from Rebecca, and she said, would you rather be a gazelle or a macaw? As colorful as macaws are and how cool it would be to fly, I'm going to say gazelle, because I'm afraid of heights. And I think it'd be really cool to run really fast like a gazelle. Although, probably get eaten by lions and stuff, so... yeah, still going to go with gazelle. Am I scared of spiders? Not really. I mean, I don't care for them, per se, but they don't scare me. They do scare my brother, though. You know, who thinks he's a big, tough fireman. But he screams like a little girl when he sees them. It's really funny. Emma, get down. Good girl. Again, my favorite candy is still Butterfingers and probably anything with peanut butter. But I haven't had any in a while. Lacey asked me questions. If I could visit any place in the world, where would I go? Austria. I mean, I've been to Germany, which was really cool, but I'd still like to go to Austria. And Italy, too. My family comes from there as well. Well, on my mom's side. So I think it would be a cool place to visit. And where was I when I heard Gosh was having a baby? I was sitting on my bed in Delaware, getting ready for class, and I saw it on Twitter. Freaked out for a while, and then I realized I actually had to compose myself and go do work, which I think is biochemistry, so it was pretty awful work. But I did it. And every day Allie sends messages and freaks me out, and you know, it all happens and it's fun. I don't know what these dogs are doing. They need to go back to bed. Gabby asked me, what is my favorite color to paint my nails? Blue. Which, my nail polish is starting to chip now. But you can kind of see I have blue with these little sparkly things. Sorry about my freakishly small hands. But yeah, blue. Before this it was purple, which was really cool, but I had to do blue. I always end up back there. My toes are yellow though right now, because I wanted to see how it looked. And then I realized that was a horrible color to paint my toenails, because it looks gross, to say the least. My favorite childhood book was Black Beauty. It's still to this day, get down, get down. The only book I've read more than once, and I've read it 3 times. Once when I was very young, an abridged children's version, and then again when I was probably about 13, and then I read it sophomore year of college, so I was about 19 or 20. Actually, yeah, I think I was at least 20. So, I kind of figured out that it's a really, it's entertaining for kids, and it's a good educational thing for animal welfare. This rabbit's just jumping around. But I think as an adult, I think it's a great read. It gives a lot of insight into the culture of the times and their treatment of animals. And have I ever performed on stage? I have, actually. Not since I was about 10 years old. But yes, I have. We used to do chorus concerts every year when we were in elementary school, that we were forced to do for some reason. And I can't sing. Anybody who's spent a few minutes with me will know that. As many times as I try to sing Royals, I can't sing. And then in 5th grade, we had to do a variety show to raise money to go on a trip. And my friends and I put on a little skit. That was fun. Yeah, but yeah, I have been on stage. But that was, again, over a decade ago. Kat asked me if I had all the talent in the world, what would I do with it? I'm assuming drawing talent? I don't know if it's just general talent. If I had all the drawing talent, God, I would just keep drawing. It'd be so nice. I don't know, I get so frustrated with so many of my drawings, but it'd be nice to just draw all the time and feel good about it. But yeah, those are all my nice questions. The rest of this are all weird questions that Miranda sent me today, because I don't know where she comes up with this stuff. But they're interesting, to say the least. And there's a lot of them, so I'm just going to try and make them short. So, Do I like Justin Bieber? No. Never did. Never will. Do I like Miley Cyrus? No. There's a couple songs that my friends and I like to drive around to and sing. Not well, but we do it. But other than that, especially her new stuff, no. Don't care for her at all. Who's my favorite Kardashian? And this dog. Stop, Emma. Go lay down. Good girl. My favorite Kardashian, like we discussed, is Khloe. I don't know why. Always just is. Did I know you live in England? Yeah. Strange, right? I think we have a discussion at least twice a week about how much I love the British accents. Did I know she likes horses? I did. We kind of started talking about horses, and that's how our friendship started. And that's Emma. I don't know what she's doing. Oh, and then something about Facebook. Have I ever heard of Once Upon a Time? No. Where she comes up with these things. Who's my favorite Spice Girl? I think when I was younger, I feel like, I don't know, like 6 or 7, I guess, when they came out. I think I was like Sporty Spice because I was never very girly, and she was the least girly of them all. I think that's who I liked. I don't know. It's been a long time. It's my favorite Britney Spears song, I'm assuming that's supposed to be. Emma, stop. What was the one we used to do a lot of? I don't know, they're all great. Her I was always a fan of. Still am. She's entertaining. Songs are fun. The speed of sound to the nearest miles per hour. Oh, she's making so much noise. I meant to look this one up. Actually, I'm going to look it up right now. Because now I'm curious. This dog is so noisy. The speed of sound. Oh, that's meters per second. Damn it. Emma. Stop. Is 761.21 miles per hour. So, there's our link show back. So there's your answer. Emma. This is the only time she's ever done this. You know, behind me. Stop, Lexi, stop. Go sit. She just hit me in the back. Girl, go play with the rabbit. Stop. Go on, stop. Do I prefer Aunt Hilda or Aunt Zelda? Aunt Hilda. Always. Miranda's also really mean, so she asked me would I rather see Charming die or Once Upon a Time be axed after season 3. Can I choose neither? Because I really don't want either. Have I ever watched Footballers' Wives? I don't know what that is. I'm assuming it has to do with something with soccer because you asked me. However, I don't watch soccer. Sorry. Because I like American football. Personally. Were they ever actually saved by the bell? I'm going to say yes. Do I like Marmite? I guess that's how it's pronounced. I wouldn't know. I've never had it. It's not something you find here that much. I've seen it in the international foods sections of grocery stores, but that's it. Do I think Rose could have saved Jack? I do think it's possible. However, it would have been difficult. And she's going at it again. Emma, stop. Emma, hey, stop. Stop. She's so weird. Stop, Emma, stop. Emma, you're so weird. Stop, girls. Go lay down. Do I think Leo will ever get an Oscar? I hope so. I like him. Stop, Lexi. I do like him. So, and then she said, was Billie Jean his lover? Yeah, I think so. Because otherwise the song wouldn't have been made. Stop, Emma. Do I think Graham would have been a good dad to Henry? Again, she likes to torture me, so I'm going to say yes. I think he would have, because he seemed like a really nice guy. Do I think anyone's ever going to ask why Emma's wearing a dirty shoelace on her wrist? Unless they know about Graham, probably not. Well, probably may. So maybe like Neil or Hook might, is my thinking. I don't know. What's the next one? There's a lot. I'm trying to keep them in order. Do I think Child August refuses to climb trees because that's inappropriate to his ancestors? You're so weird. No. I don't think he thinks that way. I don't think he's that smart. I love him, but I don't think he's that smart. Do I ever wonder what it'd be like to have fingers instead of toes? I think that sounds really skeevy. And I just picture people with really long toes, and it's weird. Right, Lexi? Yeah. Who do I think first decided to milk a cow and drink whatever came out of there? I have no idea, but cows have been domesticated for a long time. That's all I know. So, I don't know. I have no idea. I'm sure it wasn't anything that big. Emma, no! Emma, stop. Oh my god. Leave him alone, Emma. Chase the rabbit. Should have left the rabbit inside. And then, because of the way this was written, it looked like she was asking if Billie Jean was Leo's lover, so was Billie Jean Leo's lover? Probably not. Who's my favorite member of Jedward? I forgot to look up the answers for all of these things. Again, I have no idea about Jedward except for what you've shown me, so I don't know. I really don't. Emma, stop. Stop. Do I think they should rename the Grammys the Grannies? I think that would be entertaining, but it probably won't happen. On a scale of 1 to 11, how much do you like cheese? I like cheese a lot. I had brie for lunch with raspberries and brown sugar, and it was really good. So I'm going to have to say 12. Except for mozzarella, I can't eat that because I'm lactose intolerant. But other cheeses I can eat. Do I agree or disagree with the concept of sheep Olympics? I wasn't allowed to ask her the explanation for this. She said it was a simple yes or no question, so I'm going to say no, because I don't know what it is. I don't know. And I don't think I should have an opinion on something I don't know anything about. Just my thought. Do you think we should let dogs have their own pets if they're responsible enough to keep them? Considering I'm watching my 2 dogs chase this rabbit around, I'm going to say no. They don't seem like they'd be responsible, even if they tried. Excuse me. Do I think Peter Pan should have acted more like a girl because he's usually played like a girl? No, I actually liked the way he was played pretty well. Although I have seen the stage production of Peter Pan in Madison Square Garden about 2 years ago. She keeps walking over my hair. I'm pulling it. This is the only time she's ever done this, and there's no reason for it. Emma, come here. Come here. Come here. Stop that. Stop. Here. And I have to say, it was a pretty fantastic performance. And the woman who played Peter Pan was about 60 and was phenomenal. I want to say it was Kathy Rigby, so that makes sense. But she was really good. Do I think we should all wear hats on Sundays? I think that would look nice. Although I don't look very good in a hat. Doesn't stop me, but I don't think I look good in a hat. But I think it would be very nice of us to wear hats on Sundays. Or hats every day. I mean, hats are nice, I guess. What would have happened if Keenan was called Dell? Where you come up with these things? I think it would have been a really... No, actually, it probably would have been totally normal for Nickelodeon at that time to come up with something like that. Considering the other shows that were around. What would have happened if Kel hated orange soda? I'm going to quote Aoife in that one and to say that would have been horrible. And I think it would have totally changed the dynamic of the show. Yeah. Oh, sorry, Lexi. Do I think Obama sometimes wishes he worked in Starbucks? I think we all sometimes wish we worked in Starbucks, to be honest with you. This dog is standing here burping. She wishes she worked in Starbucks, too. Do I think the Queen really jumped out of a helicopter? I have no idea. The whole idea scares the crap out of me. So I don't know. On a scale of 1 to 24, do I ever think that a Canada wishes Justin Bieber was American? Yeah, I'm sure on some level they do. So they can blame us. I don't know. That's my thinking. But I think we have enough crappy celebrities that we make up for the rest. Why do people speak French? I don't know. I didn't choose French for a reason. I like German better. Studied it for 7 years. Not as pretty, but it was a good language to learn. Do I think we should start saying Merlin's beard instead of oh my god? I'd like to see it catch on. I think it'd be interesting. On a scale of 1 to 87, how bad do I regret asking for more questions? I'm going to go with a 96. Because I think that's a good number. If this dog barks, I'd be pissed. What do I think would have happened if no one had invented the alphabet? I think we'd do a lot less writing and reading, but I'm pretty certain we'd still talk the same. I don't know. Just my thought. Do I ever think hamsters realize that they're hamsters and wish they were rabbits? No. I don't think that they're that smart. I have no idea. This is someone with a strong animal background. No, I don't think they're that smart. Right? Yeah, Lexi doesn't think so either. This dog is killing me. Let's see. What would happen if instead of water everything was custard? I think it would make swimming very difficult. Yeah. Although, you'd probably get more people to drink water. I don't know. I only like flavored water personally. Occasionally, just regular water. But I like mine flavored, usually. If I could live on a raft or a tightrope for forever, which would I pick? Raft. Hands down, raft. I have a pretty severe fear of heights. To the point where I've gotten vertigo. And I tense up and I shake and I really, really hate heights. However, I do love roller coasters and I love to fly. I have no idea. I don't know. If we didn't have TVs, do you think we'd go extinct as a species? No, I think we would do better. I think we would thrive. At the same token, I think we should get rid of computers. Not that I ever would, but I think we would get outside more and do things. Probably live a little longer. But that's just what I'm thinking. So, yeah, those are the questions I got. Oh my eye. I hope you enjoyed that. If there's more questions, I can do another video, because I know some people wanted to ask and maybe missed. But yeah, if you guys think of anything else, I'll answer questions anytime. Hope this was interesting.